be honest, the game wasn't a problem. People are saying no sound on the chat, by the
Yeah, yeah. क्या scene? Huh?
way.
Okay, we'll restart. We'll restart. तो उसमें क्या है?
जी जी do the
चालू
do
किया.
do the restart.
So yeah, yeah. So hello guys, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the no sound. This has become cringe. So let's start again. So hello, Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley, open jungler for AOT, best jungler India after me.
I mean, we had to fuck up the initial intro, but I forgot what I said earlier. But yeah, grinding my ass off to beat Stark
Yeah, yeah.
Jungle.
So
So
so I'm stuck. I'm going to be hosting the interview today, and this is a part of the side series from Aphelion eSports. It is a Know Your Pros. This is for
Hello.
Wild Rift India circuit, and
mhm.
There's no sound on the stream.
yeah, yeah. Now it's
So
fine. I
part.
think.
Okay, now it's fine. Alright.
Yeah,
Fine,
yeah.
fine.
So, yeah, and the background we have Blazing and Parker, Mr. Parker, holding the reins for us. And drop your questions in the chat. If anyone wants to interact with Mr. Crowley, we'll ask him the questions. So, Mr. Crowley, Opit, Mr. Raunak Sen, how was your transition from Dota 2 to Wild Rift? From making
Mm,
money to jobless?
yeah, that point is kind of weird
Standard
actually.
start.
But
I think they will end up
anyway,
spotting out
so
where
I don't
each of
think
the
the
junglers
game
were starting. Lee
itself
Sin is
was
not on
hard
his blue,
to
which means he's on a
understand.
red
It's
side,
more
and
or
Kha'Zix
less
obviously was seen
the
also on the
mobile game
Raptor camp right
mechanics,
here.
which I
I
had to
think
adjust
this
to,
is
like
going to be
holding
an
my
interesting
phone and playing.
fight for the
I
Scuttle.
used
Let's see
to
if the Lee
like
Sin
hold
opts
my
to
phone to do
stay
other
on the same
things in
side
the
and
past, not
challenge the
game.
Kha'Zix in the
So
early game. Because I
that's
would say
something new.
early in the
So
Kha'Zix,
yeah, the
if in
posture and
isolation,
everything,
will
and
out
like
damage that Lee
some
Sin, mind you. But
mechanics
then
and stuff
again,
like
what
that.
do I know?
So
I'm a
that
Balvin main,
that
right?
is
So in the top
something
lane,
I
let's
need
see. Zeta
took time to
Zeta's
get
playing
adjusted
Baron
to.
lane.
Rest
Wait, wait,
everything,
wait,
like
wait, 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 wait,
understanding the
wait.
game is not a big deal, I
All
feel.
right, all right, all right. We didn't even talk
Okay,
about this, but
you are
before I can do
playing
that,
for the
Lee Sin,
Conquerors League along
Visa
with
Police man,
team
this
of the
guy
team
looking
of
very good
AOT.
already, but this time he's gonna be
First question,
Zeta Taxis is
when
not
you
his
guys
very
from
one
AOT,
gang.
who is
Orchid is
What?
also here.
Parker,
The first
the
blood.
sound is coming from the highlight. Just
who
a
is
second,
the
guys. We're
person
having some
who
technical difficulties here.
Cool, cool, cool.
Parker, just turn off the sound from the highlights. It's the casting is audible.
so who is the person who named your team?
It was divine actually. So basically, we just had a scene with Noble, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Divine was like, let's think of a team name, and I didn't want to try very hard because why you want to try hard if you end up not making your own brand, right? You're just going to join an org when the game comes out. So why the fuck would you want to waste time thinking for a name? So I told Divine, do whatever you want. And that time the new season of AOT was out, and it's the cool thing amongst the weebs back then. So yeah,
But
people went with AOT.
it's a bit ironical, right? Because you are the titans in the scene right now.
Matlab, when we made that name, we didn't know we were going to start winning so early, to be honest. Because back then, I still think we are shit, but back then also, we just started winning randomly, to be honest. Like,
Big peoples. So tell me, what are your qualifications apart from Wild Rift
uh,
before Dota
I,
2? What did you study? You know, what's your age and stuff? Basic personal
my,
details which nobody cares about.
so I finished this thing. I've dropped out of college after 12th,
Mm-hmm.
and I did gaming full time, Dota 2.
Mm-hmm. So full time jobless. No wonder
Yeah,
Grandmaster SEA.
right now full time jobless. Yep.
So explain to me, like we all know
Hmm.
that your name in game is Visa Police. Explain to me how hard you hate EU abusers.
It's the good old, some people, they'll abuse rank on Grandmaster. Obviously, reaching Grandmaster and Challenger is something hard to do, and people who have played like 2.5, 3K games, still they take like that much time to do it, like 1500 games plus. People think they can just queue one day and be Grandmaster in like 2 days after like playing just 20 games. So कभी कभी औकात याद दिलाना पड़ता है लोगों को क्या करें.
And how do you feel that current state of jungle is now compared
Uh,
to
Patch
previous
wise
seasons?
or player wise?
Player wise or bro, patch wise?
Patch wise, I feel that every other role has like become more viable. Like, but I think while every role is viable, so I don't think that jungle in it itself has like some different value or something. For me, I feel like every role has to do their job to enable each other, or it's not going to matter anyway. So don't really care, to be honest.
And give us all the noob junglers in the chat. Give us the secrets to your smite. Do you have something attached to your fingers?
I jerk off twice a day if that counts.
So that gives you your thumb movement
Fast
is very strong. Yeah, yeah.
thumb movement, the grip on the smite button. You know, when you go into four heroes and whether to press the button or not, it's a what do you got? Trigger control.
So you don't have premature smite culation.
Nope, not at all. It's totally under control.
So okay, so let's get into some of the game stuff.
Cool, cool.
In the meta right now, you said jungle is quite balanced. So in contenders, Conquerors League, apart from you, who do you think are the best junglers in Conquerors?
Conqueror League. I mean, a lot of jungles play good, to be honest. Neville is there, RPG San is there, Salva is there. Okay, that was a little bit troll, but yeah, I think more or less the jungle mains they're playing good only, and like I've seen in like contenders league also that people are have started to play Lee Sin and all that stuff. Usually, people in the past, including yourself, only used to play like one button heroes, Amumu and stuff. So
I never agreed, Amumu, sir.
there's a small upgrade from ठीक है शिवाना खेलता था उसमें कौन सा
हाँ
टैलेंट लगता है सेम है ब्रो
हाँ
हाँ
शिवाना ठीक है
हाँ
शिवाना
हाँ हाँ तो I think everyone's learning मतलब it
yeah
was a new
definitely
game and it takes time for people to learn everything. There are the
Mhm.
casual players and there are the competitive players. The competitive players will always watch people who are better than them and try to learn, right?
Exactly. So now in the scene, what do you think are the best junglers in
So
current competitive? And let's separate into competitive and ranked. So let's start with ranked.
rank is Lee Sin, Camille, and Kha'Zix, top three. And in around top three, I think Pantheon is also up there somewhere.
Pantheon, okay.
Yeah. Pantheon is fucking broken, bro, right now. Not even kidding.
I have not tried him yet. But how about, a lot of players are still playing Wukong, Olaf, and now
Yeah,
Graves is also in the meta. Tryndamere also might come. Just yesterday or day before,
yeah,
Darkbreaker
actually,
has Devil and
yeah.
External all released Tryndamere videos. So what do you feel about the new Crit Boys?
I mean, I feel that will never be viable in competitive because they do not provide any abilities which help your team, right? So I feel like that is more or less a clickbait, but it's strong for pubs for sure, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
And
yeah, is the point you brought it. Like Graves is good for competitive. I forgot about Graves, but I do not think that it is like Omega broken or something. It's viable if you have a Brom in your team. I think more than jungle, I feel like Baron Lane Graves is broken right now.
Acha, Graves and
Yeah.
Baron. Okay.
I
Chalo.
mean, all Baron Lane champs are melee, right? Range fucks over melee. His wave shove is through the roof, and it's hard to gank him. Also, you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
everything.
definitely. But what do you feel is about the new, this spicy new build which is going on in Challenger with Lee Sin? They're going full crit Lee Sin. Have you tried?
No. My patch didn't update till there yet. My patch is still at Yomu and Ghost Triforce, bro. I actually didn't even know something like this is happening. My elo is Diamond 2, bro. I haven't reached there. When I reach Challenger, I can comment on Challenger games. But my Okad is at Grandmaster, so we should talk in my elo, not above that. You know?
Platinum, bro. I'm still talking. I have not played only this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously I'm not going to be playing Lee Sin because I because I don't
Jung-
have.
Jungler not playing Lee Sin? EU.
Yeah.
EU. EU.
You.
No, not the EU. EU.
Uh,
EW. EU.
yeah, I got it. I mean, this has been. I'm that kind of special person who can. I hate Lee Sin for some reason, right from PC.
Because you can't
So,
play it.
hi, sure, bro.
Yeah.
No,
I
Lee Sin
mean,
because
it's a retarded hero to be honest. Even I took a
Mhm.
lot of time to master it, like 200 games or something. So
Mhm.
take it. सबके
At
साथ
that
होता है.
time, it was more efficient
Yeah,
for
it
rank,
was,
right? To learn
he, I think
graduate.
it's still broken, to be honest, for pub games.
Yeah, definitely. But I've been seeing you're going for more of the Fizz games with the new Omega Squad Fin skin as well. How do you think
Yeah,
this will be good in
Omega,
comp?
Omega Squad, Super Galaxy. I think I'm gonna buy the other two also. I mean, one was gifted by you, other was gifted by Drolo. So
Oh,
all of you who are watching, and you need a skin, you know who to contact, guys.
डोलो
Spam
को
his DMs, fuck him up. Tell
डोलो
him to
को
give you.
विलेज में स्किन मिल गया.
अरे ड्रोलो ने, I'm asking people to message you, bro. ड्रोलो ने तो साल में एक बार स्किन देगा, bro. तू हर महीना दे सकता है.
That is bad. That is bad. But yeah, so regarding Conquerors League right now, who do you think has chances of making playoffs?
Making playoffs. How many teams go to playoffs? Four.
Four, bro. Obviously, there's three
TGT,
spots left. Like there's only, I mean, obviously you guys are on top of the table, and I think
TGT, CDC, Hawk, and us. If any other team makes it, I'll be really surprised. Who? Which other team is there, by the way? Apart from that,
NTRR, Level Up,
oh
Arca.
yeah, actually, anti-error can also like get a spot. All the important matches are still left, right?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
anti-RR has also played like a good game versus us, right? So I forgot about anti-RR actually. Anti-RR, TGT or CDC, it might be like close call, but I think us and Hawk will qualify for sure. But
Definitely.
you never know. One day, something might happen. The smite might not land. The electricity might go. One player might die. Anything can happen. You never know about life.
Deep messages coming from. But yeah, see, regarding the champs, right? Every in Indian scene right now with the new bands coming out, right? This was I Nocturne also last week. तुझे पता है
Hmm.
ना that each champ, player has a particular champ, that is his core, right? That is his identity. So I'll give you some, champions, and I want you to think of the first player who thinks of it in
Cool,
Conquest,
cool.
because I think you are not very familiar with contenders right now.
Yeah, yeah. No, I watch
Contenders.
all the contender games, but I don't know people by names.
Mm-hmm.
But I think those matches are more fun to watch than Conquerors for sure.
Yeah, throws remakes सब कुछ वहीं पे होता है.
Yep, yep.
So yeah, so let's start with Fiora.
Fiora, Swifty.
Definitely. But Bishi, what do you think? Bishi or Swifty 1v1 Fiora who will win?
I think Bishi himself has said that Swifty will win. So there's your answer right there.
I was
I mean,
thinking of just sparking some controversy so that it works.
uh, I've played with the guy for 6 years, bro. I have to take his name even if I don't think he's good. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not saying he's bad, but I've played with him for 6 years. Even if he's a piece of shit, I'll still take his name.
Mhm.
It's the
Good.
loyalty which
Nice.
matters.
So let's think. Brom.
Brom, Salva,
Salva. Okay. Rakan.
Salva,
Okay. Then Salva. Then ADC में Varus.
Eternal,
Like so, obviously. Okay. Mid lane में Galio.
Kisle,
इसलिए Okay. Corki.
Corki. Mid lane is it like? But there are like both ADC and
Yeah.
mid.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
so in general or just for like
Hey, no.
lanes?
Who do you associate with Corki as a champion? Just
Uh,
curious.
I mean, the guy who plays it a lot is the guy from DR Arcana, the mid guy. So I
हाँ.
think he's literally playing Corki day and night. Even in rank games, he's playing Corki. He's some small midget guy in a helicopter fetish. So I'll go for Starboy.
Uh-huh. Please play
मतलब
when
मतलब क्या तोड़?
he's in the chat as well. So yep. So yeah, so Wayne is there. Obviously, Cathode
I
had to be
mean,
sorted out.
these all players are based on not how they play, like how many times they play. So
So yeah, so thinking about that, we say Malphite. Is it in the meta, and who plays it most? Have you seen anyone play? There is someone
I
in
mean,
Conquer who still plays.
Bishi.
No, Sid also
I,
plays. Sid also plays. Sid PvP.
Sid. Oh, but he's not in Conquerors, right? Yeah,
He's
I
there
mean,
also, no?
to be honest, the Sid PvP was there in the back of my head, but when we first started playing,
Huh.
Bishi used to always like play Malphite versus us, so he used to be tilted by Malphite. So there's that thing going on over there, I guess.
Mhm. How about Senna?
Senna, no one. I think for Senna, I'll say Noxy because I haven't seen anyone else's Senna since he's in
Jinbei's
my
Noxy
team.
is also clean only. How do you
Jinbei, what
think?
Jinbei?
Jinbei's Senna is also clean.
I
Everything.
mean, take it, bro, if you say so. I
You're just
haven't seen.
saying.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
see, people. I know I give Jinbei a lot of shit. He's actually a good player. He's just clumsy, you know. The
Yeah,
fuck ups
yeah.
happen from time to time. That's it. He's a good player only.
Okay, okay. True, true. Pantheon?
Neville.
Aha. True, true. Neville also is very good on that champ. How about very pick we have seen multiple times this week, Ari?
Hari, during most played, I think Kyurem plays it a lot. Kyurem's
Mm-hmm.
knowing. I don't think there's a particular person for Ari. If you're asking in terms of gameplay, I think Volcan, Blizzard are up there in the
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
But
definitely.
as for people who play it, I think Kyurem also plays a good mid.
Mm-hmm.
Ari, I don't remember if he plays a lot of Ari, but yeah, he's also up there. That would be my top three picks for Ari, I guess. Curem, Volcan, Blizzard.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you feel in the jungle right now? What separates you from the rest of the jungle players? What is your play style that makes you the best with your team?
I don't think it's my play style. I mean, it's just how my team knows to play with me.
Mhm.
And so I don't think even if a god jungle plays in a team full of four trash players, he can do anything by himself. So the team allows me to shine, which is why the people think that I'm the best jungler or something. But if I go in some other team and play for four stupid fucks, I'll also probably feed. So that's the
Okay.
difference you're looking for, I guess.
Mhm. Okay, okay. And in rank, how is your newfound obsession with Yasuo paying off?
Uh, I get solo killed in gold bracket learning. Slowly learning. I'm getting cucked, but I think more or less I'm like learning more roles to know the game better
Mhm.
because after one point the jungle heroes are only seven or eight jungle heroes, right? After a point, if you keep losing on one role, you want to try and play something else, right? So
Yes,
धीरे
yes.
धीरे hero pool into Baron lane, mid lane.
Mhm.
Mid lane not so much. Matlab, I'm still playing Fizz, Galio, which are not like which heroes which take a lot of talent to play. It's
Mhm.
like easy to play heroes. I haven't learned the Yasuos and the Zeds yet, but yeah, I want to learn sometime.
True, true, true. So, in mid lane, who do you think, in each lane has the best champ pool in Conquerors League?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
take names.
So,
You have to you take role names or what?
yeah, no,
Um,
in Baron lane, who you think has the biggest champ pool?
mm, BC and 50, I guess. Who else plays a good Baron, right? I mean, Merum is also there. Yeah, those three, I feel. I can't think of anyone else right now. I mean, these three
Jungle.
are good for sure. If you give them like opportunities, they'll fuck you up. So no one else comes in the back of my mind. Now, matlab these three people come first. So
AD
can't
side
think
is
of.
definitely Eternal, supported as Salvor, Noxy. Mid lane?
Hmm, matlab you just assumed it is eternal. Why it could have been Foxwild
Well,
also. You think I'll
I
be
know
biased for my own teammate or what?
no, I am biased towards Eternal. No,
Uh,
Eternal is
so
my boy
you're
as well.
so you're the game motherfucker. You're not me. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being gay. Just
Mhm.
clarifying that before I get attacked for
No, we
being
need
a hoe.
controversy on this thing.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
okay, mid lane. Who do you think
mid
is
mid lane, I'll prefer Volk. Volk. What was the question again?
most champ pool, most
Most
different things they can play well?
shampoo. Not many people have shampoo in that role actually.
Exactly.
Even Blizzard is new, so he doesn't have a lot of
Okay.
shampoo yet. Volk has the decent shampoo. I guess he doesn't play assassins, Akali and all. I guess, but he plays
Mhm.
cat. I mean, he can play cat, but he can't play Akali. I don't know what kind of stupid logic is going on over there, but
Akali requires
you got
skill,
yeah,
cat requires button.
yeah.
सारे
तो
button press करो Katrina पे, you will kill one or two people at least, get reset, it's easy. But Akali you
yeah.
need to weave and fight, So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure he can play, but it's not at the top level. I think
yeah.
he'll himself agree to that fact. So yeah, hero pool. I think Volk and slowly approaching there might be Blizzard, but he still has a long way to go for mid hero pool. He's also playing like 4 5 heroes now.
And अभी current patch में, it's a very AD dominant meta. What is
True.
AOT's answer to the full AD comps?
Mm. That too, we think 30 seconds before the game starts, bro. Nothing in mind, to be honest. We are YOLO. Whatever enemy picks, we feel what we feel like playing, we pick. If we lose, if we win, we don't care, to be honest. I mean, game's not even out. Just play for fun. If you win, you win. If you lose, who gives a fuck?
True. So coming to all of that, in pubs, what is your favorite champ to smash with? Is it still Lee Sin or is it someone else?
Uh, I mean, if I'm losing with everything else, I always go back to listen. So I think that should be listen.
Mm-hmm.
But
And this is also a very weird question, but every player, they will play multiple champs and they are partial towards
hmm.
one item. So, what do you think is your favorite item in the game, kind of the one which you associate most with yourself? Like like I think like for me, I play. I'll give you an example. I play Nasus and Senna and Kragus and all. So I from before only I like the champ, item Iceborne Gauntlet. I love the passive. I try to build it on whatever champ I play. So like that, what is your favorite item kind of which you like the
My
most?
favorite item is actually proto build, so I can do some stunts. To be honest,
Anti boys.
yeah, some proto build plays on Fizz, some Lee Sin
Mm-hmm.
kickback, all the
Mm-hmm.
stunts,
Yeah.
anything which allows me to do some stunt.
Acha, acha. So you play the carry jungle playstyle in ranked, you take waves from players, you सारे lane को बिगाड़ते हो, like getting yourself ahead.
That
Uh,
I do in my team game also.
so
If
compared to the
taking
other junglers, right?
if taking three creeps is making or breaking the game, you're clearly mistaken about the game.
No, no, in pubs that's in
Pubs
competitive
to I will
obviously.
pubs to I found one entire lane. I play like the Baron laner in pubs. That's how you
Yeah,
win
yeah.
your games, bro. If you are
Acha.
relying on your team to come dragon with you, Baron with you at the proper timing, bush cam, poke people, that's not happening. Take mastermind rune and hit turrets, bro. That's how you win pubs.
Hmm. So coming, to that
Uh-huh.
play style that you take the kills, you take the carry, you do everything
Mhm.
for your team. Huh? And
Mhm.
new champions which are going to be coming out, like Nunu brand also sometimes you can use in the jungle, which is more focused towards team fights and doing everything for the team and sacrificing your farm, your lane, your kills. How do you feel you'll adapt to that kind of playstyle?
I mean, I used to play a lot of YJ for Wukong before also, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's more or less the similar category, I feel. So I don't think I'll have time. I mean, I can adjust to what if I want. If my team wants to be the bitch, I can be the bitch. But I don't enjoy being the bitch. But if it's helping me winning, I'll be the bitch. Doesn't matter.
True, true. So, MOBA itself, who do you think, inspired you to join MOBA? For
Huh?
Dota 2
What
as
are you
well,
saying?
you have like to join MOBA itself, like who inspired you to join MOBA?
One second. My mom was here. What?
So in MOBA itself, who inspired you to join Wild Rift? What was your calling to join Wild Rift?
I mean, I knew Divine since Dota days, na. So he was
Mhm.
making a Wild Rift team, and he was like, "G, new game, let's do some stunts." And there is it. That's the stunt.
Yeah, yeah. So what is apart from jungle, what do you feel is your role that you resonate most with?
Right now, if I wasn't jungling, I would probably play support, Baron, or mid. Not ADC for sure. ADC is also boring. I would go for the 1v1 lanes.
Mhm.
I don't want to be associated with anyone in the lane which can fuck my game up. I'm a solo player.
True, true, true. Solo god, solo Q god. And
Yeah.
अभी कितने नए season में how many games have you already spammed? How hard are you
170.
in progress?
170.
And कितना I mean, how many hours a day do you play basically? Like we see you on stream for 3-4 hours. उसके बाद कितना खेलते हो?
It depends if I mean, now that I have COVID and shit, I've been sleeping a lot more than I'm playing. But if I'm feeling good if I'm motivated for Wild Rift, my highest games per day is like 50 or something, which was yesterday, by the way. Before that, it was 40.
50
Uh,
games.
but yeah,
And you prefer playing solo duo or 5-man,
uh,
1-man?
in party always. I don't enjoy playing Wild Rift alone. In Dota, I used to play alone, but it's like I don't get that vibe in Wild Rift. Maybe the game isn't out, and I'm not like motivated to rank push and all. Like our players don't have stuff like we want to be the first challenger or stuff like that. People are
Eternal that
like,
boy.
huh?
Eternal
But
के साथ,
matlab, I can't speak for everyone, but
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
people from Dota, we've all been in like top 3, top 4, top 5 Dota leaderboards in SE and all that shit. So we don't really care. I mean, once the game is out, we'll be motivated to do whatever we want. Now we're just chilling. I always play party. I play party with everyone, to be honest. I play with Band of the Hawk guys. I play with BCN boys. I play with. I recently started playing with CDCN people also. Everyone apart from you, I play. So I think it's going good only.
भाई मेरा तो सीन ही नहीं है. I come back, I start queue
Mm.
and I like waiting for queue only I sleep off. So I play like 1 or 2 games a day, max. Uh,
Yeah,
and when I start playing, like when I get when my major posting that I'll also approach. Let's see. With the
yeah. Arey
champion guys.
G, top 50 Gragas gameplay.
Yeah, Kragas OP.
You can click the first Diamond India gameplay.
Yeah. Mm. So there's Tazloon, who's the manager for Next Play, also is in the chat. So he has
Mhm.
some questions for you. But what is your opinion on the India versus difference with the SEA? Like a lot of players have been changing different countries to join team and all. So how do you feel India will play against this SEA? I know you guys have been playing against some SEA teams and all.
Mhm.
What is your opinion
Eh,
on how India scene will be when it
Are
comes
you
to
talking about my team or India scene in general?
no your team also then India scene also?
Mm, as of right now, if you're comparing Indian teams, including us, to SEA teams, we are garbage. Garbage, matlab, if C teams are at 90%, I don't think we're even at 15%. But some players, not from my team only, but other teams also, some players have potential to compete versus the good players, like who are like mechanically skilled. So I would say the mechanically skilled player pool is not that big yet. There are players who can play on a good level, but there are not any teams who can play on that same level.
And
So
when the game comes in India, and then we won't have ping issues and stuff, which is actually a requirement, which is making champions like me
whoever
and Ali and all
who
will be
I
very
play
good.
listen on 120 ping and I play versus the challenger teams also in scrim. To be honest, ping is just a reason. If you want to get better at the game, I've seen people make top ranks and whatnot in higher ping in a much harder game than Wild Rift. So the reason of ping is bullshit. I mean, Swifty plays on 160 ping. His lowest ping even in Indian lobbies is 98 or 110 or something. And he went Grandmaster purely playing in C. He can't even play EU. Rest all of us, someone has played at least 4 or 5, 10, 15 games in EU, one point or the other. Everyone in India, but that guy, he played like full time C, and he still did it on 150 ping. And many people still can't do cross like Diamond 3 4. So
See,
you know what?
Noxy has Noxy also.
Yeah, Noxy. I mean, he also plays on lag. But what can you do if I mean,
Hmm.
if he lives in a village, it's not his fault, right?
Yeah, true. But
His internet is fucked up. So what can he do?
yeah, bro, bichara. But new champions, what do you feel you should be, learning? What are you trying? What are your aims to play more champions in comp? I know you play Lee Sin, Camille, Y, Jarvan, ये सब खेलते हो, but the recent trend of Irelia jungle, little bit driven on this. Will you be Graves or something? Will you be trying out soon?
Graves though I can play. I mean, I used to play Graves when we first started learning the game a lot when it was broken. I feel like except for Irelia, I play everything. Irelia, I haven't even played one game. because my team requires me to play a certain style of jungle, and Irelia is not that type of jungle.
Mhm.
So I didn't bother learning that hero. I mean, it's good, not bad, but okay. I mean, it's a mechanically exhausting hero, right? So eventually, I'll learn that sometime, but not right now. It's not like a first pick material in pubs which would help me win, or it isn't a confirm. I mean, there are like 100 different ways to fuck a Irelia jungle in pubs. As long as you know the matchup and the timing, you can fuck anyone. So I don't think it's a like a must ban or a must pick hero.
Mhm. So, regarding your own career now, like,
Mhm.
what do you feel? How hard are you going to grind for Wild Rift when it comes? And what are your scenes? What is your future regarding competitive?
I mean, I like Wild Rift only. I mean, I want to do this professionally. Even if the game doesn't come out in India, I'll find a team overseas and do something.
And parents, family, and all, everything, everybody supportive, na?
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
issue with
Everyone
it.
chill, very chill. I've never had.
And
I mean, one so many years, bro. No one's gonna say anything in my house.
mm,
I could be jobless for 2 more years, and they still won't say anything.
and how what is your inspiration to start YouTube and join competitive, because you one of the consistent YouTubers in India with Wild Rift,
I
so
mean, no such like motivation or anything. It's just casual. I mean, nothing else to do. Why not? I mean, if the competitive scene gets like active and stuff like that, I'll probably not be one of the streamers who will be like very active. I'll be focusing more on the game and the tournament side of things. Like someone like Cathode who streams a lot, right? I think he'll be one of the people who people will enjoy watching more because he'll be the more consistent one and like रहता है ना content वाला stream थोड़ा fun entertaining stream. I also watch it sometimes.
Cathode subscriber already here, member here for Cathode stream. It's fun to see him, in sometimes and he carries
Yeah,
also.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So how when are you planning to? How are you planning to improve your socials and all? And are you looking for some particular orgs and stuff to join, since now you are not with Noble? क्या scene with org? Like,
Yeah, I'm looking for org in talks with some. Let's see. That's all I can say about that topic right now.
mm.
So
And what
nothing
is
to
scene
add.
with Divine joining back to AOT?
No, we are playing with this lineup only unless someone fucks up big time.
Mhm. So yeah, mostly that is a Conqueror Contenders League. Contenders League. How do you feel? What are your opinions on the circuit in general? How it's going? How it's progressing.
I mean, it's good to be honest. Like I thought the contender matches won't have much viewership, but people like enjoy watching Wild Rift. Like all games have like decent viewership. So I think it's going in the good direction only. Good initiative by whoever's uh, like all the people who are involved.
And casting experience. You could try, casted one or two games, one game with me as well. So,
Mhm.
how did you enjoy the experience? And to
I
host.
mean, I've casted before on LAN events also on a proper mic and a desk and everything. So it's nothing new for me. I mean, you guys should tell me how did I cast because
I mean, that means
I
Alfred is very nice.
when the last time I casted in my Dota days, I used to be a lot more cancer than this. I think I've toned it down a little bit, so I guess it should be family friendly.
And so new, have you downloaded PUBG again?
No, I've never played PUBG in my life.
Acha, like this is a chat here. This is a true true gamer.
Nah. Why
So
play something you don't enjoy, bro?
PC पे
I
क्या
mean,
new?
I can play on PC. I bought the game. I played for 15 minutes and I uninstalled. I used to be a pro COD player back in the day. Also, just saying. So if you think I'm shit at FPS games, I'm not.
No, no, that was just a
Eh,
question. But PC
Yeah,
League, what do you feel? What is the scene? Have you tried it out? The new champ.
I've played one or two games. It's very slow. I
Mm.
honestly don't give a fuck about League PC, but if well, like when I'm like having food or something, I have nothing to watch. I try to watch League PC games. It feels very slow. But
What streamers do you watch? What content do you watch apart from streaming yourself? Who do you feel is important and stuff?
what was the question again? I didn't get you.
बाकी लोगों का वाइल्ड ड्रिफ्ट कंटेंट या पीसी कंटेंट do you see? Like whom do you
Haha.
follow?
Globally, right? or
Mm.
Indians?
Globally.
I mean, I watched Tyler one, or the
Uh,
all the LCS
uh,
matches
LCS.
and some LCS or whatever
Bro,
it's
why
called.
LCS, bro? Which
Everything,
one?
everything,
Korea,
whatever.
Korea, North America, EU. Which servers? Which tournaments?
Recently, which is the one going on? I think the Chinese games are going on right now, but I don't like
LPL.
religiously follow it. I don't
Uh,
religiously follow it. If I'm like on Twitch, I have nothing to do, then I'll watch it. It's like a chill kind of thing. It's not like I'm watching League PC to learn and try hard in Wild Rift. I'm not that try hard yet. I'm just chilling.
and which champion are you most excited to come from PC, which you can play well here?
But I
PC
haven't.
champion.
I don't have League PC background. No, that's the thing. I
Uh,
know nothing about
you
League
might
PC.
know
What I
some.
know from League PC is what Kirk has taught me in our noble days, right? So people just tell me this hero is good, it suits you. I'm like, okay. People told me Rengar Kha'Zix was my thing, and yeah, it is my thing. It's like a cool assassin type of scene going on. No? But not bad.
How do you feel, Nuno? Next jungler coming? Have you
I mean,
seen how it works?
I haven't seen the preview and all, but yeah, I know it's a big snowball. It channels and knocks up, and it's a team jungler, right?
Yeah. But you can go full AP on Nuno and smash. One ult will kill 4 people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always down for the cool stuff. Why not? Why the fuck
Relevant
not?
Nuno.
We are a content creator now, bro. We need those big kills.
Yeah. And Riot का content creator वो सब partnership का drama हुआ था. Were you in tune with that or you just
No,
didn't give a
no,
shit?
no. I mean, I'm doing this for fun right now. Eventually, if it becomes a big thing, I will pursue it. But it's my goal in life is to win good things in like tournament wise outside the country. So that will always be priority over like YouTube and stuff. I mean, I'll do it side by side, but it won't be something which is like हाँ बेंचो YouTube कोई रोजी रोटी type banana and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Side that is side quest. Main
Yeah.
quest is winning like stuff in C.
Stop and see, obviously. But
Yeah.
bootcamp interested, planning to go. I think you shifted to Mumbai recently, right? So
No,
any
no,
plans to go?
I was in Mumbai only full time. I just changed my house, nothing
Acha.
else. We,
Oh, I thought
me,
you
me,
were.
Blizzard and Swifty, we've lived in boot camp for like 4 or 5 years during our previous game. So now it's like kind of chill because from past 1.5 2 years we like not living together and not in a boot camp or something. So take care, मतलब boot camp will happen once the game is out, the orgs pick us up and all that stuff. So if you're saying am I comfortable going to boot camp, so yes I am. मतलब it's not a change really. It just makes the environment more try hard.
True,
It's
true.
like a day job kind of thing once you're in a boot camp or something.
Yep. So other than Wild Rift, what do you do in free time if you have any
You really
hobbies?
want me to answer that question?
Yeah. I mean, other than 2 times a day, बाकी सब
Oh, that I did know already. Fuck. वही मतलब watch series, do time pass. Now that I have COVID, तो I usually don't go out. So
Mm-hmm.
now मतलब I usually go out, but since I have COVID, I'm not even going
Mm-hmm.
out. So playing Wild Rift only, watching TV shows here and there. I like
Anime?
horror. Anime, yeah, sometimes, but my anime days are over. But now that I have a lot of free time, I'm like trying to get back into it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those old anime guys who like watched all those old animation wala One Piece pre Death Note kind of
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
kids. I'm the
yeah.
boomer anime guy, Full Metal Alchemist and all. Yes,
Oh, yes.
uh, so
Same, same.
Flames of Rekka, Rurouni Kenshin, all those
Mm,
classics. So,
nice.
but in the new stuff, I watch like Jujutsu Kaisen and all that. So I'm not a complete boomer, but anime is not a priority. I'd rather watch a nice TV show.
Mhm. So one of the questions which have been requested from chat, why Crowley? What does the name Crowley signify? कहाँ से
So,
आया Crowley?
so there's a metal band or a heavy
Mm-hmm.
metal something back then. It's a song from a artist called Ozzy Osbourne. The song is MrCrowley. So it used to be one of my favorite songs. That's hence the name.
अच्छा. We will
People,
definitely
pe-
check it out later.
people, pe- people think it's from Supernatural or something. I mean, I was the
Mhm.
fan of the Supernatural guy as well, but the name is not from there.
Definitely. So yeah. Anything else you want to let chat know? Let the stream know. There's a lot of people watching.
I mean, I already answered everything. To be honest, I mean, I told them I jerk off 2 times a day. You want to know anything else or what?
No, any message you want to give to the chat stuff?
नहीं मतलब all the people who support me nice good only. Actually good, receiving good support in Wild Rift so far, not bad.
And how do you think communities अभी तो छोटा है toxicity burnout anything you're facing?
No, I
Every
think I'm the one who's toxic, but I'm keeping it under
what
control because it's new. No, there's a time and place for everything.
Mm, yeah, yeah. And how do you feel burnout happens in Wild Rift? Do you think you are going to experience anytime soon? Coming from a mobile, I think you might have some
Yeah,
solo
I
players.
mean, but I played one game for 9 years, bro. I mean, it's not even the first year
I
in
don't
Wild
think.
Rift. I don't think burnout happens this soon. Burnout happens when you're fed up and you don't enjoy the game anymore,
Mhm,
and you can't like fulfill your goals of like reaching a certain place on sometime something like that. So
mhm.
if you keep enjoying the game and you're passionate about it, you'll never feel that burnout kind of thing. So.
And you kept in touch with NA and all for the Origin series and all for Wild Rift?
No, I mean, I'm just saying I'll see 2-3 months, see how the release scene goes in India. If it's like delaying a lot, then I'll start seeing what's next.
Mhm. So,
Mm.
what do you feel about uh, like community mods and all? Drolo ko shout out de raha hu because he's been very active. So, how do you think their scene is they're managing the scene and all background mein, helping you out?
Good only, matlab. I mean, people don't do this for free. All the mods out there who are like doing this for their like streamers and tournaments and stuff like that. And I mean, it's good only. Like in other games, people take money to do all this shit, and people are doing it just because they're passionate. Since it's
Mhm.
a new game and stuff like that, so it's
Yeah,
good only.
definitely. Yeah. So that's it, I guess. Do you want do you want to let anything know like socials and all? Yeah, someone will ping in the chat. Rolo will only put, I guess, put Crowley social. Follow him on YouTube. For Mr. Crowley, Instagram Opeth as well. Crowley Opeth. Uh, where else are you
Mm,
putting content? Planning to expand to
and
Facebook?
nah, just those two places, not nowhere else.
Yeah, definitely hoping to see you in this week's games. Casting, do you want to do further?
Yeah,
Do you want to
yeah,
forward?
I'm down for now. The good games are coming. I'm down for all the spicy games, bro.
Mhm.
I mean, we
Like
should do a
after
threesome with Yumi and Kirk. If you're down for a threesome.
yeah, yeah, down. It'll be very fun. But I don't think we have space with three casters.
I,
So hey, later. We'll playoffs, we'll invite you as guest. So let's see what
I
happens.
mean, space can always be adjusted. Position is never a problem.
हाँ वो भी है चलो
True, true.
चलो when will you play Wayne Jungle? Final question from Cathode.
In jungle. G, come tomorrow on the stream. I'll drop 15 points just for you, baby. Why not?
Chalo. That's all. Thank you, Aphelion, for giving us this opportunity. Blazing and Parker, and thanks Crowley for being with this on the stream with me. And
Uh,
hope to
Thank
see
you for
you.
having me, boys.
Yeah, I hope to see you in a lot of spicy matches in the Conquerors League in the future.
Chalo, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you guys. Chalo, bye bye.